Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something? Sure. He in trouble or something? You're kidding! Evan's dead? That doesn't... I don't understand. Can I ask what happened? We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was sloshed when I got there. Figured he got into the cargo or something, you know? He wasn't gonna be any help, so I figured he could sleep it off in one of the employee rooms under the hotel. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine. You won't believe me if I tell you. You what? Well, shit. Maybe you will believe me. I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too. Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone. What do you want to know? Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it. I can't help you there. Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit. Anytime. Law, this is making less and less sense. I didn't actually see him drink, if that's what you're asking. Just seemed like the logical explanation, considering how weird he was acting. Real energetic, but also totally out of it. He was grinning like a fool the whole time, even when he attacked me. I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... you know... scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking. So, what happens now, Inspector? Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
What'd you find?
Purpleberries grew on trees. Guess you learn something new every day.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations. And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you? Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean. Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some... And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own.
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence.
It's the strangest thing. Like everyone forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. That's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. But I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on... Even as he died, he looked... Thank the law. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. But...
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed.
You're back, How... Well... There's some... Got a lot of dead saplings that'll cost us a lot of... The mechanicals were that said... The tower processing console...
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work...
Especially not folk that Slug is
All right, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purpleberries or knocking your workers...
And I want you to stop setting...
This is how the conversation has gone for the... Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt...
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you...
Yes, I'll be sure to do. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Do I? Regardless, we haven't been Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make... Yeah, what? Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a...
I could never get past her hair. No one having that many gunfights could have hair that perfect.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinion. You're welcome to. Certainly. When I'm not out on a job, they usually stick me in the slug met. I may be a service collector, but that doesn't mean I can't make a damn... Nothing that you couldn't have... If you haven't already...
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase a...
All right, hushing up.
What do you think you're...
Easy now.
What do you... Here they come!
All right, hushing up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or dying on the inside.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck. Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you. Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger. I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge. Huh? Oh no, Rizzo's doesn't make me recommend the tour. Helping customers just makes me even happier than I already am. And that's saying a lot. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
If that's happiness, it's chemical happiness.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric sense of happiness and self-contentment. Now, I'd be pleased as punch to sell you a tour ticket. We have 3 tour options: Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided. Which kind would you like? You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound? That's great. Thank you so much. No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just 1. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by. Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaw. Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing, too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them.
How's... Yeah. Just...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Did you find something? Wow. You sound just like Agent Khan when he's on the case.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but let's keep our distance.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket. Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the art. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless... That's right, she was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much... Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the... And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless... that is... she wasn't, was she? That would... Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization... When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a so you'd best steer clear. Well now, there are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit. Of course, tours of any access level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization. Yes, before my morning clogging last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig. Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply did. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly... Can't speak for others, but I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand Happy workers lead to happy customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, and you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer. Now, presently, we call this fecund landscape the Purpleberry Orchard. What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health and... Oh, drat. This is... I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between. So, what might... Did he now? That sounds about... The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a SCE with our new morale-boosting medical treatment. Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. There's a reason why we keep him behind.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Nothing's bumming me out. Laugh! I said laugh louder! Not gonna let go of something. Trying to set me with your sorrow.
System alert. Searching for unauthorized. Performing
Oh, that's the last of him. Yeah! Now that was fun!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What do you think they've got in there? Rabid animals? Death traps?
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you. You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them. Don't play dumb with me. How many of you fools have I spoken to by this point? 7? 17? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo. My mistake. I'd ask what your intention... Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to... I'm sure... I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel. Forest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile, Wentworth, Dock Rocket, and 24/7 Fen. Worse some... When the going gets tough, the lawyers start going. Some farther than others. I've been a junior lawyer for coming up on 20 years now. And quite frankly, hopefully there will be enough legal kindling out here to fuel my firm for a while longer. And if I find that kindling, I stand to finally get my... I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise. The chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a... With the Spectrum original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will... I don't know if you know this, but Rizzo's is on the outs. They're losing power and losing money. This was no doubt a desperate bid to rig... That, or their marketing team is particularly spiteful. You know the saying, I'm sure. Why work for... Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging them. It's a mutual win. I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forest Mills products look that much... Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has...
No easy task, huh?
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze... And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is... Two buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who has perhaps never had an original idea in her life and hopes to... Then there's Navarre, who is strange. I suggested I give her the original after my lawsuit if we worked together, but she wouldn't hear of it. Excellent. Oh.
Greetings. Have you brought... Respectfully, I think there are better places... Judging by this exchange, I presume you are... You're not covered in a layer of dirt. Listen, I don't know you. That's as much...
Why do I get the feeling she's...
I take offense to that. Shh, not so loud. I am indeed looking for the... No. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but... What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Hardly. If the Corp really cared so much, they wouldn't throw their... All I am is a collector. Whatever people Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. Keep your voice down. Nobody of consequence. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is what I did. Someone I paid to inform on the orchards. For security reasons, I presumably...
Unexpected noise identified. Beginning.
Got him, boss!
Processing security system.
That has to hurt!
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Me, did I? Smile, damn you!
Get it off! Get it off!
Never! I just want to be your friend!
Make him ready. Nice one!
Score one for Felix.
Well, we made it. And I'm not seeing a giant stock. This Purpleberry bunch. Pointed right now.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzo's and should not be in common use.
I'm glad you're back. I'm sure... You do? I should have expected...
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Without this impressive-looking building, gaze in amazement at this warehouse.
Oh, wait. I'm supposed... It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
It was really...
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and... What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to... Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge. Don't I know it? Don't worry though, mosquitoes are I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visits. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency. But this is all a departure. Hold a moment. You haven't found... But there's nothing to come clean about. It's not so different from being a regular worker. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most... My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Consequently... Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes... So I'm shooting for much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for... Wow, that's some decidedly paranoid thinking. I can't imagine... Let me know if there's... Oh yes, I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. I simply never liked the... I certainly am. That aerodynamic chest... Excuse me. Who? I suppose so. What do you think you're... I don't have time for this.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Stand in awe before our Are you wondering about that omnipresent, warm, and Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. Remember...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago. I can't... An inspector? Bleeding hell. Oh, there that damn thing is. I will admit, I did take the original, yeah. It's safer in my hand. Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not. Here's the original.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Let him have it!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hack. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by...
I seen Birdie snap a tossball stick in half before. It happened right after the Darlings stole the quarter...
Hi there, somebody I don't know. Have you... Keep your voice down. Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine, yes. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay. I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest. And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
boss!
What could that have been? Real funny.
That's the last of him.
I have no idea what these are, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Giving me the chuckles, you are. Yeah, something.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation. Chemical makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Behold Rizzo's instead of the with their elongated it's an all. Do not pick any fruit in the orchards. Should you encounter a swarm of mosquitoes on your trip through the orchards, mosquitoes are expensive to. If you are caught outside during a pollinization cycle, Rizzo's recommend
timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the substance contains trace amounts of purpleberries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 3.
So how's it taste? Wait.
Back again, eh? Let me... Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in...
I doubt it. I've used that exact same line.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster. Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. Laws no. But I understand. Other employees don't get as many chances as...
Oh, hey, don't say that.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you?
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet? All right, let's hear the details. A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I see you left a few of them intact even. Smashed more than I'd like, but I guess I'm glad you didn't obliterate them all.
Never did like leaving a job half-finished myself, but that's me.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in hive control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it... Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna...
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Thank you very much, Inspector.
What? We still have to pay them? I know the admin, buddy, and he could... No. No, this all would reflect bad on me. I'll get you your dirty money. Bastards. Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job. Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange. She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
So, our situation is finally resolved. There are only so many ways I can say your decision was proper, Inspector, but I'm happy to tell you prevented all of the time I spent standing in these horrible orchards from going to waste. So I'll...
Thanks for... Now... Welcome to... Now...
you find?
I heard about what happened to Helen. If Rizzo's ran that hotel, we would have kept her safe.